Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the week. Oh, no, this is for June. Just kidding. 2024. You can't make this up. You have this metamorphosis card. It says your inner self is being renewed day by day, so new and better ways come forth. A butterfly card here, Virgo. You have the sun, and if you've been watching me for a while, you know what I'm talking about. But you have the sun. The sun is coming to shine its light to what's been kept hidden to reveal the truth. So there could be a truth. You are being set free from something here, Virgo. I feel like you've been through something very difficult or challenging, which always comes up in your readings, that it's almost like there's some sort of trauma. And again, I don't want to use that word too loosely. That's not what I'm getting at here. But like sometimes I think, I think the example that I always give you is like if you were told that one of your ideas was stupid when you were like 2 years old, you might believe that all your ideas are stupid. But like now you're not 2 years old anymore. So it's like there's something that has been holding you back. That's just an example. It could be anything that you've been dealing with. And I feel like you're being set free. It's like you're seeing the truth as to like what the truth actually is. So maybe you're seeing that your ideas are genius, or that you can have love, or that you can have something you want. And I feel like the sun is coming in to set you free. The sun is coming in to help you move in new directions, or create the life you desire. And that's what I see here. You even have the Eight of Cups as your first card. The Eight of Cups is about walking away from things that no longer serve you. It's also a card like that, the only card in the tarot that has an eclipse on it right here. And so I feel for a lot of you, you could be, we're in between eclipses, but you could be eclipsing things that no longer serve you out of your life. And you could be focusing more on like good stuff, or, moving in new directions with this energy. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is like a lot of abundance. So I feel like there could be a lot of abundance coming in for you with the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is kind of like everything you want and desire to happen in your life. And the Ten of Pentacles encourages you to embrace everything you want and desire and to create it. Ten of Pentacles is building and leaving a legacy. So you could be putting a lot of work into building something solid in your life. Again, I think it's impossible for most people right now have a very strong desire to do this, not just you, Virgo. So again, I think a lot of us are kind of, working on building and leaving a legacy. You have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is a quick success or a quick conclusion. So I feel like there could be quick success coming in for you here. I also feel there could be good news. The interesting thing is that a lot of people have been getting like the Eight of Wands or the Knight of Swords, which you end with the Knight of Swords, or the Chariot is also what I'm trying to think of. So a lot of these cards represent quick changes, and it seems to me like we could be in a little bit of a time of quick changes. Going up this way, this could be a victory as well. The Seven of Wands is coming up in the area of the good stuff. Normally, I like the Seven of Wands anyway. To me, it is a good card. But, again, I think you could be kind of solidifying a victory here. You go over to the Knight of Swords, again, over here in the good stuff. And, again, I think that could be saying that there's something coming in very quickly for you. With the Eight of Cups, you have the Emperor. I think people are seeing you as the boss. I think people are seeing you bossing up in your life, taking action, making things happen. I feel like there's something that needs to, like, there's like a little bit of a stretch that needs to happen in your life, or there's like a little bit of a, kind of something going on here. I feel like you need to take it to the next level, especially those of you in work or business. I think you need to like stretch yourself a little bit more, or do something that's like a little bit harder so that you can like build your muscles, right? And I feel that's what that's saying for whatever reason. With the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Three of Wands. Card of expansion and growth. I feel for a lot of you that you could be growing quite a bit, at this time. The Three of Wands really is a card of expanding with the universe, or expanding into the universe and receiving, some rewards for what you're doing. So I really see a lot of success coming in for you with the Three of Wands. I see a lot of growth as well coming in for you here. With the Eight of Wands, you have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is about being curious, and Page of Swords is about following your curiosity. So if you are becoming interested in like new ideas or new directions, I would move in those new directions, or I would learn as much as you can about anything new that you're discovering, because you never know what you might discover. This to me looks like you're discovering a victory. You might come up with a new idea for your business or your career or your love life, and it could lead to you, being on your high horse. This guy here, he is on his high horse. He has earned his right to be successful. He's earned his right to be celebrated by the people around him. And so I feel for a lot of you that curiosity could be leading you to a lot of success. You have this Healing the Heart card and this Exposed and Revealed card. I think there is like a very healing moment coming in for you. If you were done dirty or something like that, and there's a truth coming out with that Sun card, I feel like it's going to be very healing for you. I think it's going to lead to a lot of success and abundance for you and happiness and, just all sorts of good stuff. So I see a lot of success coming in for you here in your life, and I also see like a lot of abundance coming in for you as well. I also feel that you are kind of like being lifted up now. So maybe you feel like you weren't being lifted up, or I kind of have like, for some of you, I feel like you were stabbed in the back, or you feel like you were stabbed in the back in your life. I always say this, like I've been getting this for you for like a little bit of time, and now I feel you're kind of, it's like you're feeling like the universe is on your side maybe, or you're feeling like the universe has your back. You have the Five of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. The Five of Cups is about needing to turn around and see these two cups. Then you get the Bridge and the Castle. So Five of Cups is a card of gratitude. The whole point of this card is that he's lost his taste for wine. He no longer enjoys, these spilt cups of wine, but there's something new behind him. So he's grieving the loss of something that he no longer has, but he doesn't even like it anymore. So I feel for a lot of you, this is encouraging you to let go of those things that you are holding on to, or to let go of the things that you've been holding on to in your life. You have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands, a card of success and a victory. So I feel like there definitely could be a big victory or big success coming in for you with this energy. I feel like you could be finding more success in your life as well with the Six of Wands. So whatever you're working on, I feel like you're getting more attention for the work that you're doing. But I want to say that, again, I would stretch yourself. Like, it's almost like maybe you have like this pool, that you're in. You're like a little frog on a lily pad, and you have this pool that you work in. And I feel like this is encouraging you to, jump into a new pool, to experience new people. So again, I don't even know what the hell that means. But if you have a business or something, it's like maybe you're expanding your clients or your customers. If you work in a job, same thing. Maybe you're expanding your clients or customers, or maybe you're getting a new position where you work with other people. So again, I think that message could, who the hell knows what I'm talking about today, but there you go. The Six of Wands is also a card of, big time success. So if you've been working towards getting recognition, or if you work in a field that requires certain recognition, like social media or something like that, you could be getting a lot of recognition. You have the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is my card of throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. Like, yeah, sure, he's a wounded warrior. Yeah, sure, it's a card of perseverance and not giving up. But really, I look at this as a card of needing to try a bunch of different ideas in your life and see what sticks, right? And I think that kind of like the future favors the people that experiment right now. So this is why I always talk about experimenting. This is why I like beg people to experiment with life right now and to try new things, because your future self will thank you, Virgo, for trying new things. Your future self will be grateful that you did something different with your life, or that you found a better way to do your job, or you found a better way to experience love. With the Five of Cups, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Definitely an increase in your resources. Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles so far. Six of Wands, feeling victorious in your finances. So if you've been working towards improving your financial situation, or, even if you're just like, doing something new in work or business, it looks to me like you're increasing your resources. I also feel some of you could be attracting a Capricorn as well. But here you go. With the Six of Wands, you have the Four of Wands, marriage. So some of you, well, I'm just going to go here. You have the Four of Wands as your center card. And the center card can be very, the best card in a 9-card spread. So the Four of Wands can represent marriage. You have the Emperor. You could be attracting an Emperor or an Empress. You have the Ten of Pentacles, which I also consider to be the best love card in the deck. So I really feel there could be a very solid connection coming in for those of you that want love. I also feel that some of you are committing to something new. You go this way to the Seven of Wands, and the Four of Wands can just be you committing to a new career or a new business or a change in your business or whatever. And then you have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is a card of conviction. It basically says you are convicted to making something happen. With the Nine of Wands, you have the Fool. Yeah, trying new things is, taking leaps of faith is going to be the thing that makes you very successful right now. The Four of Wands, also, I want to say that the Four of Wands is a card of freedom in setting yourself free. So if you've been feeling stuck, or like you can't move forward, or if you've been feeling like there's certain things that are always getting in your way, I kind of feel this is you putting up boundaries. You even have this barriers card here that we're going to talk about. But it's like you're putting up boundaries that really are going to protect you from things that prevent freedom, right? You have this gate card. It says a barrier keeps you from your goal. Coming up in the area of the good stuff. So I feel like you are opening this gate, or you're moving past something that has kept you stuck. You have the siren. It says a temptation may lead you astray. I would look at like past temptations. Like what are the things from the past that have tempted you before and have messed things up for you? And I would just avoid those things, right? It's just that simple. So I would really make sure you're paying attention to, the things that get in your way, or the things that have, caused problems in the past, and make sure to avoid all of that moving forward, right? Plain and simple. You have the Seven of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. The Seven of Wands is a card of conviction. Again, it says when you know that something is for you, when you believe it deep down in your DNA, then that's when you will have it. So this is a card of belief and needing to believe in whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. It's also a card of putting up healthy boundaries. So again, that temptation leads you astray card. It's like maybe love has messed up your life in the past or whatever, right? And it's not saying, a reading will never say don't have love. What it is saying is it's saying set healthy boundaries. It's like maybe that you give too much in connections, or maybe maybe when you get into a relationship, you have a habit of getting lost. This is saying, like, what's a tiny little boundary that you can set so that you don't do that, so that you can show the universe that you have learned from your mistakes. And that's what I would do here. You have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is a card of taking the lead. Two of Wands is also a card of success and progress, especially in the area of the good stuff. I'm not like the biggest fan of the Two of Wands. I don't think it's a bad card, but he's standing in a comfort zone, and he isn't making something happen here, basically. That's not really what I feel here. I don't feel this is saying that you're not making something happen. I think that this is saying that you have made slow progress, but now you're making kind of like faster progress. He's also got that whole world in his hands. So I feel for some of you, it's almost like you could be stepping into a new world, or you could be kind of like meeting new people and things like that. So that's kind of what I feel here. You have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is like charging forward towards success. So I feel for some of you that you are charging towards success here. I also feel that you are making a lot of progress. Again, I actually don't really like the Knight of Swords for the most part. He is like stressing that horse out, and he is forcing something to happen, but it's coming up in the good stuff. So in the good stuff, this would tell me you're building momentum. Again, sometimes I do like the Knight of Swords because it is a card of momentum, meaning that things speed up, right? Things are getting faster. And that would really tell me that you're paying attention to what's working and what's not working in your life here. So I feel like you are paying attention. With the Seven of Wands, you have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is like past disappointments. It's a card of needing to be grateful for what you have. I always say fives have very easy solutions. And the easy solution with the Five of Cups is to be grateful for what you have. But again, it's showing up in the good stuff, which would tell me you are being grateful for what you have. With the Two of Wands, yes, you have the Seven of Wands. I wouldn't be, again, showing up in the good stuff, but I wouldn't be too protective over a comfort zone. The Two of Wands, that guy is standing in his comfort zone. And again, the Seven of Wands is about putting up boundaries. So you could be trying to protect a comfort zone, but you also have to kind of like, if this is love, you have to maybe do something to let a person in at least a little bit, or you have to open up just a little bit here. I do feel that. So some of you, it's like not bad and showing up in the good stuff, but I would still open up a little bit. With the Knight of Swords, you have the King of Wands here. You have been getting a fire sign with me for months, years, probably, honestly. So some of you could be attracting a fire sign if you are looking for love. It could also just be a very bold, like assertive person, someone who's like very successful. So I do feel, whatever, take it how it resonates. You have this Valley card. It says deep personal strength and peace that assures success. That's what you're stepping towards is, success. I feel that a lot of you are going through this metamorphosis or this change. You're being set free from the truth. Like the truth is coming out about a situation. And now you are finding peace in your life. You have this Younger Woman card. It says dealings with relationships with a younger woman. You have this Tower. It says solid foundation, success with effort. I kind of feel like this is you, but again, you could be any gender. We also have the Man card showing up here. So again, some of you could be the younger woman, some of you could be the man, or whatever. Take it how it resonates. Doesn't matter. But I feel like there is clearly success coming in for you. You have this Man card. It says dealings with relationships with a man. You have the Sunrise card. It says new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. So there clearly could be a new person coming in for you. I also feel that The whole entire reading basically says if you have any new ideas or new directions that you're moving in, these new ideas, new directions could be very successful for you. You have this Ram card. It says a stubborn, aggressive person. I would be careful of any past people who are stubborn or aggressive. You have this Money Path card. It says a path with money is waiting for you to find it. Love it. So we definitely see success here. Again, for those of you that have a job or work or business, I see a lot of changes for you. I feel like you could be creating a lot of abundance as well. You have this tulip. It says great passion on it. So I feel like you could be significantly, finding something where there is a lot of passion, especially with a person, very passionate connection. I also feel for those of you that have a business or career that you could be doing something that you are more passionate about. Again, remember, I feel like I've said this to you before as well. It seems to me like it's like you're almost in that little pond, as a little frog, and it's like now you're stepping out of that pond. You're doing something bigger and better. I kind of feel that energy here. So love it, Virgo. Looks really good. So thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your week.